Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me. First off, vindication. So, episode 65. That was confusing me. I'm going to take my time when I start. Okay, so first, vindication. All right, I'm not going to get overly excited, overly emotional, because the whole lesson today that I'm going to teach you about is you can't trade on emotional days. So stay put for the lesson. But there are a couple things I wanted to say. Now, if I had 10,000 people watching this, I'd probably skip this shit. But if it's the same 500 or 1,000 people and it doesn't explode or go viral, then fine, then so be it. Let me tell you the light bulb moment I had today, okay? Somebody reminded me, hey, when you first started this platform, and the reason why I blocked him, because we got in the argument. I said it wasn't for the money that I was doing this. Of course, I have end goals to grow this, right? But the point is, I want to educate 1 million new traders to the market. There are 30 to 50 million new traders out there. If I can touch the lives of 1 million new traders, yes, my business venture would be profitable. All the time I put into this would be profitable. But understand, 1 million or more traders would understand how to enter and trade positions and enter and exit and be profitable. Imagine the institutions being upset that they can't just steal from these people and manipulate the market. If you're part of my platform, you know I share about manipulation. I mean, it's ridiculous, the shit we see. So thank goodness we have guidance, especially days like today, where pre-market I shot a video, and yesterday, and I told you history repeats itself, and don't get fooled when the UVXY starts to spike, because it'll end up at the end of today lower, and the markets will have their best day, and it'll be better at the end of the day, and expect tomorrow to be even better. So let me tell you, the light bulb moment was, my goal is 1 million traders, okay? I'm going to take my time in getting there. I'm going to take my time when I shoot these videos, instead of rushing through and speaking very quickly and not making my point very well. I'm going to take my time, elaborate, make sure you understand me. So if you're one of those 500 or 1,000, maybe this one will go viral. Maybe I'll be talking to 10,000 people that are watching me. I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact that you want to learn and that you want to pick up something. So thank you for giving me this time, okay? Next, I don't force anybody to watch these videos. Of course, if you're watching, you had that light bulb moment yourself and you're getting something from my live stream. But understand, I share my positions. I share my spreadsheets. I share what I'm thinking. I've got some great lessons today. So if people don't understand, this is like my after school special for my platform members. So yes, I'm making it with 1,000 people in mind. The fact that sometimes videos only have 500, 600 views until they get up to 1,000, and it's probably YouTube that's pushing it. It amazes me, because I'm making it for my platform members. I'm making it for you to make you more efficient, okay? Next, yeah, I'm not going to speed through it. I'm going to take my time, because this is about me getting through and making sure you understand each and every point I'm making. So I don't want to go extra fast and extra excited. But okay, vindication. First off, we ended Monday with 5 straight red days. Monday was a throw-up day. Most of the people were saying, 80% of the population that invests in the market were saying Tuesday is going to really throw up. All right, so that's why it's important we have market guidance, because I showed you guys why it was going to bounce. Now, it didn't just bounce. It bounced hard on Tuesday, which is why I told you today we were going to be green and the UVXY would go down more, okay? So you make predictions based on data. That's what I want you all to do. I'm not asking you to play the same stocks I play or the positions I share through transparency. That's what I do, okay? So let's talk about this week. So the same thing that happened yesterday happened today, meaning pre-market, I said, if people sell off the futures, don't get upset. It's going to be a green day for the Dow, importantly. Okay, and I mentioned this on Monday as well. If I'm right about Carnival specifically, you'll see it move 7% one day, 8% another day, 5% the next day. And all in all, within 4 days, Carnival will be up 25%. And Delta and all those other players and Las Vegas Sands and Wynn Casinos, yeah, the same thing, probably 15, 20%. So Wynn was down to 100. So it's 15%, like 115, that's where Win will be, or 120 when we're done with this little run that we're on. So yeah, don't expect it to be over yet. I'm still holding my UVXY positions, but I'm not done. Why is it important? Because I go on pre-market and I talk to you about the psychology behind trading. The rest of the world threw up on itself. Let's see what the U.S. does. It was coming into Tuesday. I told you, do not fear. All right. If you see this, then we can react accordingly. But here's what to expect. Expect the market to be volatile. Expect it to throw up on itself, because that's the psyche of most traders, just to get out. The institutions will eat it up. And that's the huge bounce we saw yesterday. They're planning. So they weren't just planning for yesterday. They're planning for quarter number 3. So they're in there. So they're in there today. What did I say yesterday on YouTube? They're going to support their positions today. So any stocks that ran yesterday would run today, especially Dow stocks like Alcoa, which is AA. Spoke about that. FCX, which is Fremont. It's a mining company. I spoke about that. So it's important, YouTube, okay? I'm only going to stress it a few times, but I'm going to take my time instead of losing my voice. I know it's about me sharing. So hopefully people watching will be taking notes and be picking up on these certain stocks. There are other stocks that are more volatile. There are certain markets that do well. So I'm going to cover a lot, okay? But let's talk about the lesson I wanted to cover today. It's with emotion. Somebody reached out on the side. They were getting divorced. They were asking me about trades, and I explained to them it's about planning ahead. So that's one scenario. Another person was taking care of their sick mother or sick parent, and they were trading with emotion because they were taking care of her or his needs, right? And they were trying to get out the trades. So what I teach in my platform, what my rules are about, it's about planning ahead, having a strategy, executing. So when something dips, we're planning ahead. I'll give an example. STX this morning, it threw up on itself 5% pre-market. I tweeted it out. I said, be careful with it. People got involved. They returned 100%. They planned ahead. It dipped. They bought options expiring Friday. When it recovered 3 points, 3.5 points, they made 100, 110%. So that's what I'm teaching. I'm teaching you the thought process. There are so many positions that I can mention over the past week or 4 days where everybody on my platform is showing me a different position, which is great because I don't tout stocks. I'm not a pump dump kind of guy. If I like a stock, I like it till I don't like it anymore. And when I don't like it, I share that I don't like it. I'm not perfect. Somebody tweeted me today and said, hey, what about this and this position? It's all on the spreadsheet. If I lose 3 times, it's on the spreadsheet. But understand, my spreadsheet trades, which are up there, okay? I have about 17 losses and I think about 61 wins. So do the math. I'm trading north of 80%. Okay, I can't help when you follow me, and I made a new rule that whatever I pay, you should pay less. Or if I pay $2, you pay $1.90. If you have a spreadsheet and it's telling you to save 10%, if I pay $2, you pay $1.80. If you don't understand spreadsheets, that's on you. I made a whole video about my spreadsheets, a whole YouTube about it. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm not even going to tell you the number anymore because I don't give a damn. If you put in the time, you will see the results. So I'm not scolding you, but I want to educate you. I'm not one of those guys that says, okay, I would love 10,000 followers, but if it means me being a kiss ass, that's not what I'm going to be. I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to scold you when you screw up. When you overly lever yourself, I'm going to tell you. Now, Monday, I put myself on the line. I came out here, and I'm getting sidetracked from the emotion lesson, but I came here on Monday and I said, put myself on the line. All my option money is in the UVXY going down. Now, what if I'm wrong? I blow up my account. So if I blow up my account, there are others that blow up their accounts. I mean, I'm putting his whole platform. I felt that strongly. Okay, understand. It's not a risk I like taking, but when I feel strongly, I need to show you, and the only way to show you is to lead you into battle. So if that's what I'm talking about, UVXY, and yes, there are other great positions. There's Coke, there's Clorox, there's AA, FCX. There's all these down plays that are strong, right? STX will even be strong. It'll bounce back. And when it hits 90 from 82, that's $8. That's 10%. You can make 100% in the next month if you bought August 20th options. I'd probably go to September just in case. Okay, let's get back to the lesson, which is focus. The point is, if you don't have time to focus on your trades and for the moment or with emotion, you're going to lose. For example, I mentioned the UVXY is going to spike 1 time a day for the next 2 or 3 days. Don't get scared. Don't sell your puts. So we saw it today. I pointed out it spiked to 28.50 or something like that. It looked hard at 2 p.m. or whatever time it was. And I said, thank goodness I told everybody exactly what to expect. Right? If you didn't know what to expect and you know the UVXY and you know how volatile it is and how it moves, it gets damn now scary because you're up 30%, you're down 30%. Nobody likes that, but I'm holding because at the end of the day, I think it's going to be the lowest. So it ended at 28.16 or something like that, 27.16, one of those, 28.16 probably. It's going under. If it stabilizes, if the market does the same thing it does today, history repeats itself. So we saw 2 days. If tomorrow the market does what it does today, what's the UVXY going to do? I don't know. What did it do today? I predicted 8.5% down. It went down 9.47%. So if it goes down 9.47% tomorrow, do the math. Let's round up to 10%. So it's going to lose $2.80. That's going to put it at 25 in the midsection, 25.50, 25.40. Again, that means the Dow is strong, 500 points strong, and tech will be strong 100 points strong. Or maybe the Dow could be 300 points strong or 280. It's possible. So if it's possible, understand the results. You know what I did today? Oh, this is a great lesson. Shit, man, I'm losing this emotion trade. Point is, don't trade with emotion. If you're taking care of someone, if you're in a fight with your spouse, if you're picking up your kids, if you're doing something, you need to plan ahead. So we plan ahead and we pick up a position. We say we want to make 50%. We want to make 80%. Whatever it is, lock that shit in. Whatever you decide you want to make, you lock it in. You don't trade with emotion going, okay, it's open. I'm taking care of my mom. Oh, shit, I'm losing money. I'm scare sell. If you scare sell, the institutions win, okay? That's the point. We don't trade with emotion. We trade with our mind. We trade with math. We understand nothing goes straight down or straight up. There are going to be hiccups or bumps along the way. If things just traded straight up, everybody would be buying. If things just traded straight down, everybody would be selling. So we don't do that. We understand the hiccups. We have to understand the market. So when people ask me about your prediction for tomorrow already, I'll tell them the same shit as today. Real easy. So you don't have to watch the whole video. If you want to learn more, you should watch the video. Okay, so the lesson about focus, please be focused. Understand you can be high. You could smoke weed. You could drink a little, have a cigar. I don't care. All right? You just need to know what your execution process is. If you have something for $1 and you want to get 50%, you better damn now put in your ask at $1.50. And you don't want to go to $1.60, go, yeah, I was right on holding. I made an extra 10%. And by the time you're watching it at $1.60, it goes down to $1.35. And then you're like, I should sell it at $1.35. You put in your order to sell it at $1.35, but that was the mid between the bid and the ask. It's actually $1.30. And by the time you go to adjust it down to $1.30, it's now $1.20. So all in all, from $1.60, you got greedy for 10 cents. Now it's $1.20. You end up selling it at $1.10. You made 10% instead of 60%. Do you understand the difference about planning ahead? Hopefully you all are shaking your head going, I get it. I get the difference, man. Also, understand the difference. If you didn't average out with the UVXY and your options expired on Friday, July 16th, which was this past Friday, then you blew up your account. It's fact, and I'm going to tell you a story. Let's go into the story. I won't talk about anything else real quick. I'll talk about the story. Then I'm going to get into my slides, and then I'm going to help you guys because I was just going to go on and on. I'll tell you a story about my friend. My friend had UVXY options that expired on Friday. He is a platform member. He is not a lifetime member. He did reach out to me, and I do counsel him back and forth because we have a connection. He sent me something that I quite enjoy, and I'm not going to mention it because I don't want any bribes. But if you know me, you know what it is. Anyway, so I'm trying to help this gentleman out, and he had UVXY puts that expired on Friday. And remember, the market was shitty kind of Thursday, Friday, Monday. That was the 5th day. So it was actually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday. 5 straight days the market was shitty. So I told my friend, I said, bro, if you had bought out, like I say, if you gave yourself 7 days instead of just 3 days, you would have the time to relax yourself. And this gentleman put about $68,000 into options, okay? About 6,000 was out until the 23rd. 62 was like that Friday. So I was trying to help him. We tried to free up some other stuff, and he averaged out the right way. And thank goodness, I think he's only down about 8% overall. But at 100 and something thousand, 8% was like probably 10 or 12,000. He's still down. So thank goodness I was correct about that, okay? Because you can blow up your account. If he had no money, say he just got overly levered in options that expired Friday, and I don't care what it was. Say you were in Tiger, Ebon, and I mentioned those two because someone called me out of public Twitter and said, you don't talk about your spreadsheet. Well, I do. I make YouTube videos every day. I mentioned I lost on Tiger. It was a bad move. I mentioned Ebon too, and I held on to my Tiger, and I mentioned this numerous times because it was risk versus reward. I was only getting $10 a contract, and I was like, if Tiger pops like he totally could pop, and we're seeing that now. So how ironic it moved up 11 or 12% today, because my thought was if Tiger goes 11%, 11%, 11%, shit, I might actually get $1 for these instead of selling for 10 cents. Risk reward, I would still lose money. So the point is, I talk about that. Ebon took it up the backside too. Okay, Chinese stocks have been struggling since June 5th. There was a turnaround tonight. You saw XPeng, you see NEO. The markets have changed. Okay, now wasn't the markets were bearish? I explained this to everybody. We're still in a bull freaking market. It's not bearish. Okay, it's very important you understand that. We just took a step back. We took consolidation, and the naysayers and the scared people are like, sell off, sell off, sell off. You know, what did I tell you? Light volume, so it's extra volatile. So on days we go down hard. On days we go up, we skyrocket, and the sky's the limit. Now, who wants to be first to say the market's turning tomorrow? The same way on Monday, after market, on Monday, who wants to be the first to buy it? Nobody, right? Futures sold off Tuesday morning. So my question for you is, I don't give a shit where futures are at right now. It doesn't concern me. Such little volume happens after hours or pre-market. Here's what concerns me. Earnings, after hours earnings. I'm not looking yet. So after hours earnings and psychology of trading. Who's going to wake up tomorrow morning as an institution and say the markets were so freaking strong for 2 days? Today's going to be the day they sell. Not me. Not if I work for a hedge fund or an institution. I'm thinking about what I could buy tomorrow, what would have the most potential upside tomorrow that I could sell for a quick 5 or 6%. All right, so I'm still bullish on the market, which is why I told you guys I'm holding my UVXY. Now, in a perfect world, a perfect situation world, I believe I called about $25 and change for the UVXY sometime by Friday or before, okay? Now, I don't think it's going to 25 flat. I said 26 flat. I think it could actually go under 26 flat, but if it hits 26, that's probably my option point to sell out. Just so everybody's clear, okay? I'm yelling it, but if you're not watching and there's like 150 now, but if I don't have a couple thousand views, I don't give a shit, man. You missed this, it's on you, okay? I'll tweet it tomorrow. My exit point is if it goes probably around 26 or even sub, meaning if it drops 10% tomorrow, boom, I'm out. I don't care about the extra, 1 or 2 days. What's tomorrow? Thursday, right? So tomorrow's Thursday. God, I hope tomorrow's Thursday. Today's not Tuesday. Or else I look like a fool. Yeah, I'm just that confused. I've got kids at camp. I do the same freaking thing every day. And then I talk about the market and I get stressed. Pretty sure today's Wednesday. Okay, I'm back together now. All right, slides. Let's get to some slides, Carlos, can we? This was last night. Okay, so what was I worried about last night? The Milwaukee Bucks game, because I had a wager when they were down 1-0 and 2-0 in this series. But I wanted to tell you guys, this is my UVXY guess, that it would close today around 27, 28. Did that even come close? Well, it wasn't close. It was 28 and change. Shoot, I don't even know. Or maybe I was spot on. Well, since you guys are here and since it's my time, 28-16. Yeah, okay, so I was off. Damn it. In a perfect world. I guess today wasn't perfect because I did say it should have went down another $1, which would put it down there. Where is it after hours? 28.08. Yeah, that's still shitty. I think it's going down tomorrow. I'm looking for a good day. Now, I said in a perfect world, the Dow would have been up 500 points and tech would have been up 150 points. End of day. And since we're on my schedule, which I appreciate you guys watching, I'm going to look. 133 for tech, which is close to 150. It's not really there. I would have liked another 20 points. And I expected the Dow, if tech was that high, to be up another 130 points, which it wasn't, okay? So that's the good news. A lot of stocks, and I can point out Oracle, right? At 89.69, its high was 90.16 or 90.20, so it has some room to run tomorrow. Caterpillar, it still finished at 210, but it has some room to run tomorrow. 213, 214. Macy's, I was wondering if it was going to go $7.90 or $18. It's at $17.58, so it has room to run tomorrow. Okay, so that's why I'm bullish about tomorrow, because I can anticipate people will buy up to those certain prices. I might as well mention a couple other stocks. I've got Coinbase on here. It's $231. I liked it at $213. I liked it at $219, $220, $221. I still like it. I think it's going to $300. I wouldn't be buying my options now because I'm already situated. I'm going to give you guys a couple more stocks. U.S. Steel, a good Dow stock, up another 4.5%. Could have went higher. Nucor, NUE, okay? It's a infrastructure play, but it's up another 1.5%. One of my favorites, CCI, down 1% today. Got me. Fremont, FCX, up 5.5% today. Walgreens, also a Dow play, up a 1.37. Gap is obvious, right? So Gap's up 3 3.7. These are all my watch list, okay? And then I have Tiger up 9.28, and they love Tiger after hours too. That's the one good thing. If you're in Tiger, always after hours and pre-market, there's so much freaking support. Okay, now it's Tiger, Food to Chinese companies. Ebon, Chinese company. Understand, these three around the markets and around crypto and around investing, this is where Chinese people go. So understand these stocks have to perform well. Coinbase has so many transaction fees, they have to perform well. Let's get to the next slide. That's only, I got to go through these slides quick. I want to get to questions today. All right, Milwaukee Bucks, yeah, I won. I wagered $2,000. All right, I was probably going to wager up to like $4,000. I didn't put it all in one game. I had strategy. I bought the dip. The team went down 1-0. I put 1,000. The team went down 2-0. I put 2,000. It was still home court. All they needed to do was hold, and they did. I had the best team. Why? Because they beat the Nets. In the West, I like the Lakers. Lakers weren't there. Nets were the best team. Milwaukee beat them. They learned from last year, and I profited from it. Next slide. It's all about having a strategy. If your strategy makes sense to you, good. Rule number 1, options. We're looking for the best damn entry. So I have examples of people that planned ahead on the dip yesterday when the market opened on Tuesday, right? It dipped hard at first or dipped a little, and they bought cheapies because people were selling thinking it was going down. All right. Rule number 2, averaging down, episode 37. All right, share it with you. That's all I'm going to share. Next slide, please. If you want, you'll put in the time, you'll watch it. All right, these, I believe, some of them are loves, okay? Great freaking entry. Roku, 405, expiring Friday, okay? What is she up? 1 freaking contract. You test the waters. She never bought a second one. How much is she up? Over 100%. Is that the best call? No, I like Roku. Next one. The point is, she found best in class. Roku. What else did we have? This should be interesting. UVXY. What did he make? I can't even see. He was talking about averaging down, how it works. All right, next one. I thought I got rid of some of these slides. I don't know. They all seem to be here, and I don't know if they're right. STX, somebody on the dip this morning. What did they return? 100%. 6 people showed me the same freaking position. You guys are awesome. 6 of you. Yes, I have 1,000 members. 6 of you understood STX is dipping. And I bet there's 10 others that didn't share their position. But you guys get it. We look for the dip as it recovers, and it was even stronger today at some point. So we sell and we repeat if it dips again. Next slide. You guys are great that understand. Different stocks. You get it? This one is definitely loves. And we have, I'll tell you after. Okay. I don't even know what the stock is. But it moves to the Dow, 113%. Took a shot, $250. Boom, doubles her money. Great one. Next one. These are all, if they go down, the point is she knows what to do. Someone reached out to me about my QS position. They were in. They said they're up 40%. They just sold. They asked me what I was doing. I said I'm looking for 50%. I got more than 50% because I held today. When did I sell? It was like 1:30 p.m. It spiked, and I was out. I made like 82%. Next slide. Point is, secure profit. I didn't average down as much as I should have, but I was adding once it went sub 18. Oh, this is Tiger. When I mentioned today, geez, look at Tiger. People in my platform understand when they see Tiger's direction changing, and I haven't looked, so I'm not giving Tiger out. He jumped in for August calls, which is the next one's due. What was he up? 17%. But that's a hefty load. All right, we have smart investors that understand how to enter. If you understand how to enter, you secure profit. This was today's profit, $2,300. All right, if you made $2,300 today in this one position, what else did you have? All right, next slide, please. If you know what we're looking for, you understand. Tesla, okay, we were back and forth if this is going to be a good one or not. She secured profit. Again, I love seeing this. When I battled Tesla, I chose not to battle Tesla. I said it was a good entry. I chose Zoom. Oh, let's check out where Zoom finished, because Zoom, my entry was $350 on the freaking dot, and it dropped $3. After I gave entry to Zoom, it dropped $3. My options expire on Friday. I was looking like an idiot. God, I hope I'm not looking like an idiot right now. I'm transparent, though. So let's see. Oh, it's not working. It's probably not working for a reason. Imagine if the market's just off right now. I'm talking. I'm going to kill my Wi-Fi. And maybe it'll work. Forget my network. The whole thing is on my time, so I appreciate you staying with me. Sorry for leaving this slide. I do have other lessons to share. As soon as we're done, I want to answer questions, so I appreciate you guys. All right, that is done. So you guys already know how Zoom turned out, because you probably looked. Zoom video, boom. 353, okay. Oh, all right, you see the relief on me. Okay, I didn't know. At 350, it looked good. I said it was a swing trade. I got caught in it overnight. My option position is definitely green. After I bought it, it went to 347, and then I saw it making its way back to 350. I only give you guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I give you my best damn guess. I explained my theory real quick. Let's go back to slides in a second, Carlos. I just want to do this real quick. My theory about investing in most everything in general. Occam's razor. If you know what Occam's razor is, then congratulations. If you don't, you can look it up, or I'll try and simplify it, and I might get a ton of comments on how I screwed it up. It basically says whatever the most simple definition is that makes the most sense is probably the most logical and probably the truth. All right? So nobody can be perfect, but what I do is I take the data, take the information I'm provided, and I make things simple, and I call a direction, or I understand how the institutions are thinking. They didn't invest yesterday for the market to throw up today. They didn't reinvest today for it to get thrown up again. They want more profit. They will ride the shit up. Let's talk about AMC real quick, because if you're here for AMC, I'm not saying I'm not a supporter. I love you, AMC. Here's what's happening. Institutions are buying in. They're making money. They haven't sold. You're buying in. I think AMC was off today at some point. They're forcing the stock up. When they finally decide they're gathered enough profit, they have enough stock, they're going to buy puts, and they're going to start shedding the stock, forcing it down. They're going to make money on the puts. They're going to make money on the stock. And all said and done, they're going to make hundreds of millions of.
Hey everyone, looks like Matt had a little technical difficulty. And here he is. He's back. Probably his internet. Let's bring him back.
Hey, put me on.
Okay.
All right, put me on. Later, Carlos. Dude, thanks. I guess my internet died. So I'm sorry for getting flustered. That was really weird. I appreciate you guys staying with me. Must have been really entertaining. By the way, Carlos made money. My rules work. So I'm not saying everybody's wrong or this or that. We need 2 green days, and our shit is green. We did this in March. People were losing faith. We went 10 out of 12 days red. We did this in May for like a week. In June, there was like a tough week or two. Nothing goes straight up or down. I have certain theories, okay? I can't help that COVID was spiking or the Delta variant. Okay, let's get back to slides, I guess, and then I'll answer the questions because I know why you guys are really here. So I apologize about that. Tesla was great. Great call, love. There were a lot of positions. If you enter into it on the dip, you make money. That's what I teach. You use a spreadsheet. If you know the episode I'm talking about, congratulations. If not, watch all of my damn videos, and please hit the like button, subscribe, all right? If you don't like me, I get it, all right? Give me thumbs down, go out, kick a couple of kids, rob a store, and then come back and give me thumbs down on another account. I don't care. Someone was mimicking Carlos on another platform, message board. Who wastes their time like this? This dude's probably going to jail, so we'll put a little scare into him because Carlos is gathering his information through that platform. Next slide. All right, transparent. Okay, that dude made Carnival, crushed it. I made more. That's right. I'm still holding. My options expire Friday. The Dow is still strong. You made 142%. I think I'm sitting north. I'm sitting a lot more than you. I didn't check. All right, I've got 6 different accounts I trade, 3 trade options. I opened up. I didn't open up. I started trading options in my 3rd account because our options account was so broke because I had all my options money tied up in UVXY. And when I put in $25,000 extra on Monday, and I thought I called the top in all transparency at $34.50, and it went as high as $38.50. I was down $4 on my options and all in with extra money. Do you understand? I screwed up. That's what I shared with you on Monday. I couldn't be more excited to share how I messed up on Monday. This is a great call. I'm making money there too. That's the crazy thing. I was thinking about it. On Monday, I was in such a good mood and I was getting crushed because it's about you. It's about me making money, but it's about you learning. It was such a great lesson on Monday. You figure out what episode it is. Next slide, please. The point was I'm sharing through transparency. I could blow up my account. This was Friday, I think, or Monday. OIH, oil ETF. 179. It went to 196 today. That's $17. That's 10% in 2 days. Options crushed it. I made 160% when I was in. Obviously, I could have made double that. I'm not perfect. You take profit and you leave. The only thing I let roll over is just the UVXY because I can't wait till I'm right and I can stick it in their face, but I won't. Because we don't do that. We want everybody to win. It's us versus institutions. It's retail traders. So when I tell you guys to share this shit, like it, subscribe, be a platform member. All right? $3.49. I'm not your financial advisor. I don't handhold you. I can't answer every freaking question. That's why I come on YouTube. I make YouTube to educate and to answer questions. Let's get another slide up there, please. I'm going to answer questions. All right, I was just showing you. Okay, as high as 194. I could have sworn it went to 196 today. Let's get another slide. I sold all my contracts. I only had 2. Coin, I mentioned this at 213. I mentioned it the other day at 220. It went down even lower to 200. Coin's going to crush it. I think it was as high as 235 today. It's probably 230 right now. It's going to 300. Next slide. I'm just sharing. If you're not smart enough to pick up on it, I'm not insulting you. Oracle, I liked it today when it dipped 88.59. Word Oracle finish. I think it finished 89.60, a whole dollar north. I'm showing you guys a freaking dip. I'm showing you a sale. I took a position. If it goes down, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy double the contracts. August 20th, I have more than enough time. All right, I'm going to make money on that trade. Next slide. Was not an alert, not going on the spreadsheet. All right, this is on the spreadsheet. Caterpillar, 210.61. I said it's spiking, blah, blah, blah. It was down Monday. It was down Tuesday. If you didn't enter in, the hell are you waiting for? If you believe in the position, and I think Caterpillar, with the infrastructure bill, if it eventually passes, will be 230, 225, 235, making our contracts worth $1,500 to $2,500 that we paid $1,000 for. So we're either going to make 50% or 150%. And yes, I average down. My average is like maybe 790, I think, or maybe 810. I don't know what they're at, but I assume they're at like 750. That would make sense based on the timetable. It's going to make money. All right, next slide, please. So if Caterpillar dipped today. Okay, UVXY. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. I'm going to clear the screen again. This is the best one. Here's what I did today. UVXY, I tweeted, I'm holding on to my positions 35, 34, 34.50, $32, all puts, okay? Now, I had puts that were $28 and $27, okay? 28's on the spreadsheet. I'm still holding. I have 72 positions at 4.5 cents, okay? Yeah, I remember it because that's fact, okay? Next, what did I do with my side position that I bought? It was either yesterday, I bought some this morning maybe. I get confused between the days, especially I mentioned that today, Tuesday, Wednesday. Here's what I did. So I have positions that are $27 puts that I was selling at 21 cents. So it was today, 21 cents. And the other position, I got 51 cents, the $28 puts. So I sold the $28 puts for 51 cents, and I bought double and a little more of the $27 puts. Now, why did I do that? Okay. First off, if the UVXY stayed where it is, both would have been worthless. Okay. Let's understand that. So the risk is the same to me. Okay. If it stays where it is, I lose both. I still make money with my 35s, 34s, 33s, et cetera, et cetera. You get it. Okay. So here's the risk I undertook. If I said that I'm going to be right and the UVXY would fall 10% and maybe 10% more tomorrow, and it goes to 25.40 or 25.50, it makes the $28 puts worth $250 a contract. The $27 puts worth $150 a contract. So I did the multiplication. I'm like, I'll return 600 or 700%. The other ones would return half of that. So I said, shit, I'm risking the same amount of money when I want to get double the return if I'm correct. And there's no gray area. It's either Matt is correct or Matt's wrong. If I'm wrong, the UVXY will dip and at some point will sell, but both will be down. And yes, that one will get hurt real bad. It'll go from being worth, let's see what these things are worth, like 30 cents. I've got a shitload of them, man. I'm sorry, I got to actually go through something in face verification. 33 cents. Yeah, because I was in at 21 cents. That's when I doubled down, right? That's when I just 33 cents, 12 cents, 21, 60%, all right? 58%. So the other thing, if I in the 28s, and I don't know because I don't own the 28s anymore in that platform, but I'm assuming the 28s, if that went up 63, the 28s probably went up 42%. The point is, I made 63% of my risky money versus 42%. So anybody that didn't understand that lesson, go again. Ready? I'm already risking it. It would like being square options. If your square options are $280 and $300, you basically needed to move to fly. You're probably going to be worthless. So the point is, I'm like, all right, I'll sell the 280 ones, take that profit, roll it over into real cheap ones at 300. Because if it moves for earnings, it's going to move 90 points or whatever it is, whatever your theory is. Okay, I made that example up. So don't buy square and tell me I told you. Okay, the point is, if you absorb the risk, you know what your thing is. All right, do I have like 2 more slides, I think, Carlos? I'm sorry for throwing into a dizzy. And yes, we're going to answer a ton of questions. Everybody's awesome for staying with me. If you're staying with me, give me a thumbs up. Like this shit. It's all analytics. Nobody makes any comments. Tell me. Thanks, dude. All right, so this morning we have a lifetime member that made this mention this morning. The stock's $10, and he says, I like it. It could run to $17, maybe $20. It ran to $34. Next slide. Holy Mr. Alex. Dude's on fire. So here's the thing. We have a side platform for members, lifetime members. Okay, we offered a lifetime membership. I did it for like 3 weeks. We have 80 plus members. They talk about things. We got an MBA, finance major, finance. All these really smart people. It's not to discriminate against regular members. Okay, regular members. You're paying for my service. You're paying for my guidance. You're paying for my transparency. You're paying for my lessons. Okay. Everybody else, the lifetime members, they wanted something special. That's what we delivered. Now, the good news is we're coming up with a community for everybody completely when we have our new platform. But I charge $349 a week. I do it not to stress you out about whether you should stay on my platform. Our retention was pretty good. We suffered that 1 or 2 bad weeks, and we lost like 40 members, which, I mean, I guess isn't bad. Other YouTubers lost a lot more, but I'm freaking transparent, and I will tell you that. I'm done with the slides. I'm ready for questions. Hopefully you guys understand this. Let's check out the UVXY. I don't give a shit about after hours. You guys know that. But the way things happen today, I assume futures are going to be green a little. All right, William. Oh, yeah. Dude, so William made a tweet, and I told him, you pay $3.49, and this is my inside joke and how corny I am. Pays $3.49 a week. So I say to people when they show me their results, and I used to say it a lot, and I'm saying it more now. I say, you're going to pay double next week. Joking that you're going to pay $7 a week. Or like, I'm going to raise my platform to $3.50. I might have to change all my logos. It's a freaking joke. Thank you, dude. I didn't want any $50. $50 is nice. Thanks, man. That's cool. You're awesome. I'll give it to Carlos. Carlos can get a haircut. Carlos made money today. Let's have it. All right, Matt, when would I expect a pullback? Dude, we just saw a pullback on Monday. A big pullback on Monday. So, yeah, I mean, shit, I don't like to hold through earnings, so that's number one. When it looks too good to be true, they sell off. Look at STX today, dropped 5 points. It probably only went down like 3.5 or something like that. So I'm very nervous to hold through earnings. Look at Netflix. I warned you guys yesterday. Netflix would have been a great put position. If you watched me yesterday, I said Netflix always disappoints Q2. In fact, last year at this time, I lost $62,000 on that I worked up from $2,000 in like 4 weeks. 4 to 62 to like 1,500. I didn't lose everything. I thought I was going to. I'm like, who the hell would pay me? I had $525 calls, and the stock was $475, and they were giving me $150. I'm like, they're giving me $150 per contract. I had like 43 contracts. Jesus Christ! And then right before the close, I made $25,000. My account went from like $28,000 to like $63. So I'm like, I'm carrying it overnight. I didn't want to put myself in jeopardy. I mean, how stupid was I, man? I just thought everybody, I was, whatever. All right, PayPal, is it too late? No, SquarePal's going to move. Square's going to move. PayPal's going to move. Bitcoin's going to move. As long as you think crypto's going to move, guess what? PayPal's going to move. Riot's going to move. Mara's going to move. MicroStrategy's going to move. I'm giving you all stocks on my watch list. Here we go. Ebon's going to move. FTFC's going to move. Yeah, SOS too. I don't like SOS, but it'll probably move. The point is PayPal, Square, any of these services, MasterCard will probably move, right? Aren't they offering some crypto shit? All right, I don't know. I don't think you're asking me to look at the PayPal chart. I guess you are. So, I don't know. We have so many Daniels that are lifetime members, so I will look for you. PYPL, is that it? Yes, thank goodness. God damn. All right, so it was up today, so it didn't even consolidate. 301, it closed near the high, which is what I told everybody. It's going to close near the high. So my target on Square is 300. My target on PayPal, I could throw another 15% on here. I don't want to get crazy. Let's say 330, I'd probably start selling. You could see 315, consolidate to 310, back to 330, consolidate to 320. And by that time, we'd be in September, and you'd really know what's going on. If Dow is strong, tech will be weaker. All right, next question. Plan ahead like chess. I appreciate everybody turning out today. So everybody turning out today, please give me a thumbs up. Make a freaking comment. I want to see like 80 comments. Hey, nice haircut, Matt. Hey, nice eyes, Matt. Hey, shave, Matt. Whatever. I don't make fun of me. I don't care. Give me thumbs down. Just do something so I know that you're there, that you're paying attention. Carnival, 146. You're awesome. You don't ride the elevator anymore. I'm riding that elevator. Why? Because the freaking market's strong. And we were also beat up, which is why I stressed my lessons this week about the UVXY. So I said every day, and anybody that missed it, here we go. I'll say it one real quick. Every day, the UVXY will have one little spike. So yesterday was 2 p.m. Today was like 1 p.m. Maybe yesterday was 11 p.m. It might be tomorrow. I might sell it before.
I think he's getting used to this. All right, today we're having a lot of issues. I don't really know what's going on. I guess it's his Wi-Fi. So
yeah, my Wi-Fi sucks today. I appreciate you guys staying. Woo! Thank goodness I smoked a little before, because if I didn't smoke before, I would be so pissed at the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna have to obviously have it reset. It looks like so shitty. My phone should be like doing a Wi-Fi spot. So let's keep going. We finished that. Let's just go on to more questions. Carnival's awesome. If I lose you, please stay with me. I'm coming right back. I apologize. It's such shitty reception. I'm such a bad person. But you know what? I don't give a shit anymore because I had a light bulb moment. If you're here to learn. So that's great. If you're watching this right now, you're here to learn. You want to answer and you see these results from these questions. So I appreciate everybody. If you're not, who the hell cares? You don't concern me anymore. Anybody that wants to insult me, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm not perfect. I have theory. I share with you. I share the right way to average down. I give you strategy. I teach you how to secure profit. Anybody else that does that, bullshit. They all make videos telling you to buy a stock, sell a stock, and be their little bitch. All right? Let's just cut and dry. And some of you like those services. Yeah, well, Chris told me to buy this stock. Yeah, well, okay. Well, I don't care, man. AI, 826, that call, 384. Can it recover? Yeah, AI is a freaking beast. I'm going to look that up. Man, hopefully my internet works. So AI, tech-related, obviously, I've got a price target of over $100. Volume is so light, but I mentioned volume for summer would be light. So don't think you're going crazy. It's going to follow the market. If the market is strong tomorrow, look for another $1 or $2 out of AI, okay? The market finishes the week strong, AI will be $56.50, okay? Unfortunately, if the market's shitty, they'll throw up AI, it'll get back to your $2. So secure profit, whatever your calls are. If it spikes and you get $6 or $7, secure profit. If it dips, buy back at $3 again. If it spikes, sell again. Don't get emotional with it, okay? The same way I tell you, don't trade emotionally when you're in a bad situation with your girlfriend, boyfriend, friendship, at work, whatever it is. If you're not thinking straight, do not make a trade. All right, who tells you that shit? Definitely not people that are touting stocks. They're telling you to buy the ask. Hey, GameStop, dude has like 1 million followers. GameStop, I'm a beast. I'm a monkey. Yeah, buy GameStop. Use your paycheck. These people make comments. I can't wait till my next paycheck comes out to support the cause. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't care if you're 18, 19, 20, 21. Make money, keep money. Next question, please. This is a question that somebody asked earlier. Carlos asked me. AHT, that's that, I forget the name of the stock. December calls. I get what you probably did. You probably averaged down 10 for 1 reverse split. You're down 36%. Okay, so you have calls and you're down 36%. So yes, if you like the stock, and I'm not saying I like the stock, okay? I mentioned the stock was a piece of shit, and then they did a reverse, and I think it's down from there. But I think it's a meme stock, which means it's Ashford. So it could take off. The point is, if you follow the rules work. So what do the rules say? They say when you're down almost 40% or 40 to 50%, I mean, if you're calling the bottom on ATH and it looks like it's rebounding, then yeah, you would average down. If you have 1, you buy 2. If you have 2, you buy 4. You're in or at the money. So your 250 call, if the stock's $1.50, then you're not averaging down quickly. Then you would average down buying the 150 call, okay? In or at the money. I don't care that it's December. If you're changing a strike price or an expiration date, you double the amount of money. So if you spend $2,000, you'll spend $4,000. Okay, I just gave you a whole freaking lesson right there for that. GE split. I really don't know about GE. I mean, I'll look at the chart for you, but let me just tell you, one of my stocks did split. Okay, SolarWinds. It was $16 to $17. If you own SolarWinds, which I did, it's on the spreadsheet. You got 1 share of SolarWinds and 1 share of Enable. N-A-B-E-L-E. Okay, A-B-L-E. All right. Enable, 1 share of each, okay? So SolarWinds is back at $10. For some reason, the people didn't know. So when it dripped to $9, people were buying that stuff. How stupid are people? $9, they're buying it. They don't get the extra share. So they're pushing up 11% today. That was great. So I own 1 share at $10 of SolarWinds and 1 share of Able, which is like $13 or $14. So it's $23 all of a sudden from $16. Yeah, we crushed it, baby. That price is our price target. So once things settle, I'm going to sell my stocks, okay? That's probably why it went down. Enable went down like $2 today. It was $16 and $10, $26. It's crazy. So GE, I'm going to look up for you now that my phone works. I can't believe Zoom was such a good call on my part. I bet Tesla was good. Oh, GE looks sick, bro. So GE up 3%. Yeah, it looks strong, and it will be strong. If the Dow is strong, you'll be strong. All right, someone should have listened to me and wants to pay $5 to tell me so. So please, let's get that comment on there. I love when people want to tell me $5 to say they should have listened to me. Oh, so somebody insulted me today. If you want to insult me, man, do it in private Twitter. Insult me to my face or something like that. Don't like call it out and be like, hey, are you trying to? Because I'm not. I'm freaking transparent. If I wasn't transparent, It'd be some shit, but the person apologized. I welcome them back. There's no ill will. I just think it's cowardly for internet. I mean, I get this more often now. As I grow, there will be internet hazers making fun that I have a couple ex-wives, that I have no head, that I went bankrupt once with my business, my promotional products business. That's not what I do. I'm a numbers guy. The fact that I ended up back with you, understand this. There's a reason I'm sitting here. There's a reason you're watching me. There's a reason your accounts are changing. However, I ended up here and you ended up there watching me or part of my platform. Shit is like fate, okay? I'm not a freaking guru. I'm a smart person, and I'm here to help. All right. Brent, bro, thanks. You should have listened to me. The institutions got me. They sold your $33 strikes yesterday. Oh, my God. 12 of them. Okay. Let's just figure it out right here. I'm sorry to do this to you. $3, that's $3,600, and now $5 extra to tell me you were wrong. God, I am so sorry, bro. Yeah, please. There's one. Okay, so I teach you a lesson for my platform. Know something like family, a stock, an option, whatever it is. I know the UVXY like family, meaning when it spikes, I know how high it's going to spike. On Monday, I guesstimated. If I'm wrong about the market, UVXY will spike 20 to 30%. I think it spiked like 23% was max. Okay, so I know my entry point. All right, I still entered too soon because I had FOMO because I'm a fool, but I know how to hold. I've got diamond hands on this one, all right? So I get it. I think UVXY is going down. If I'm wrong, okay, I'm still going to secure profit. We have a member, Russ. Russ had been $95,000 in there, was down $50,000. I reached out to him on the side to say, Russ, we're feeling the pain. When we feel the glory, I'll let you know if something changes. But as long as I'm right about the market, here's what to expect. So I gave him the play-by-play, almost like a sports announcer, okay? I don't do that for everybody, but I'm in the same position, so I'm thinking about it a lot. So UVXY, I'm thinking about, I'm updating you guys on what I'm seeing, different strategies. And again, if I'm correct, $25 and change. If I see 26 tomorrow, boom, I'm out. If I see something close to that and I think I can get enough profit, I will be out. I'm not telling you guys to throw your lives on there. I'm telling you, let's be right. Let's make trades. $3,600 is a lot of money, bro. I'm sorry you learned that way. It's pretty heavily levered. You could have sold half your position. If you still held on the other half, you could still profit. You'd be less worried about it because at least you have money on the side. Now, if you got overly levered, then, all right, next one. Though. But you sold yesterday. We made money yesterday. So at least you made money. All right, Isaac. All right, how much have you made on UVXY? Come on, dude. I'm transparent. I tell you, if I put all my money on the line. Now, here's what I told you. Going after Monday, I told you I started with $35,633 in one account, and that account was down to $11,000. I was down basically $25,000. In my second account, when I took $25,000 out and I bought UVXY options, when I thought it was the top at 34.56 or 34.60, when it was on its way up, it went to 35, and then it went as high as 38 late in the day, okay? So I was down on those. I was not averaging down. Now, what did I do? This yesterday morning, I bought some $11 puts at 27, and I bought the double that for – I made money the other way, okay? I threw some extra money in. So I'm all over the freaking place. Thank goodness I'm right about this one. It just gives me validation, I guess. I mean, I would have gone nuts. The market wasn't going to sell off Tuesday or Wednesday. And those that think the market's about to crash, you know what? F you, okay? And Kramer, you're such a sellout. All these other guys, they're such sellouts, man. I'm so glad you guys are making money, especially the UVXY people, man. I saw some of your accounts, and you guys know who you are. There's the country guy, the other guy. Man, you guys are crushing it, and you don't know each other. On the Webull message board, I see you guys talking to each other, and I'm not sure if you all know each other, but we're all part of the same platform. We all have the same strategy, and you guys are so kind to each other because, yes, they're clowns. You guys are awesome. Next question, comment, please. Amy. Ugh. Amy, I can't help earnings. I hate to hold through earnings, and that's what I warned. I said STX chart looks good, but earnings are coming. Be very cautious. I told Lee that. I said be very cautious. So let me look at the STX chart. I was waiting for it to bottom. I sold my stock. So all the people that made 100%, all transparency, I had like, I think 900 shares. I think I sold right about $80. Sorry, at 82, huge inflow today. It only went down 3.38%. It was as low as $78. So it's $4 higher. Okay, it's what, $4? That's a huge percent. That's like it was probably down 8%, Amy. So yes, but if you're part of the platform, or that's why you guys made 100%. You bought STX when it was down 8%. Good job. And then it went up all the way to 83, and you sold. You guys are genius. Those 100% gainers, and there were like there were probably like 16 of you, okay, that made 100% on STX. Congratulations. Amy, the chart's tough. I don't know why it sold off today. I read the report. It looked good, but the report scared me enough where I sold my shares at $80. It's now $82.60. So I'm not the one to answer your question here. I still think our chart looks good. I like chip makers. There was huge inflow, so somebody was buying, but somebody's also selling. So I don't know. It's questionable. It had good movement. It pushed 83 good. If the Dow is strong, then yes, it should pop. But again, we should secure positions. Anybody in options, you choose your own exit strategy. And I'm mute. Oh, mute the noise on the side. Sorry, I was reading something. You choose your own exit strategies, okay? And if you become too heavily levered, you choose what to exit. You can sell half of it. You can sell a quarter of it. And if you have earnings coming up for whatever stock, let's mention Netflix. I warned Netflix has second quarter earnings that suck. I don't like to hold options through earnings, okay, even when I'm correct. Next slide. Because the institutions manipulate that shit, all right? That's what happens, Amy. Blame the institutions. I'm not lying to you, Amy. I've seen a couple of your comments now, and it's like the institutions almost know what you're specifically trading, and they come out with like bad reports, downgrades. Oh, Amy's got this one. Oh, let's downgrade it. I mean, TMUS. All right, I don't know this stock, so let's look. TMUS, and I'll read your question because maybe, T-Mobile. Okay. T-Mobile still down, even with big volumes past couple of days, large-scale orders, all buy. Thoughts on call earnings? Okay, thoughts on through earnings. Earnings scare me, okay? But if you think the worst is over, the worst is over. Yeah, there were some definitely mega buys. I'll tell you who were doing the large-scale buys, and it was the last 2 days. So it was Monday and Tuesday. It wasn't so much today. It was probably pension funds. Pension funds have that. I mean, you're talking about $70 million worth. That's a pretty substantial investment from large buy orders without trying to – okay, so of course the chart's going to look decent. They probably have limited downside. I don't know about call options. If you do think so, I would suggest you go out at least a month on that. Why? Because let's say the institutions are wrong about calling the bottom. They're calling the bottom because people are buying Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's say people sell tomorrow. That stock, T-Mobile, will go down. Now, if they're buying tomorrow, it'll still go up. But risk versus reward, that stock's more of a 50-50 for me. I would stay away from that one, bro. I could be wrong. It could explode. I would stay away from that one. 50-50, I'd rather you be elsewhere. Okay, Scout's Honor. There it is. Next one. Yep, Boy Scout back in the day. Scout's Honor. Hey, Bravehearted, does anybody have cheap option plays next week? All right, definitely not me, bro. Cheap options. Oh, here's the great thing. So there are people on my platform, these lifetime members. Oh, I didn't mention this before. Okay, so the people on my platform, lifetime members, we have a separate area for them, and they're buying $8 contracts, like 0.08 cents. That's what they are. And they're selling for 30 cents, and they're bragging like, dude, I just made 280%, which is great. I don't do that. I go in or out the money. They are trading it. They're trading the momentum, saying the stock is strong. I can buy out of the money cheap, and somebody will pay me double. So that's an investment strategy. It is not mine. Understand that. Okay, lifetime members, anybody that's watching me this long, you probably want to be one. We're not bringing it back. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about two things. I'm going to explain real quick. Number one, a referral program. So if anybody, Carlos is working on the detail, refers a certain amount of people to the system, the platform, whatever, we'll give away a lifetime member. I don't know. I asked Carlos to think about it. Somebody, one of you suggested it. Somebody else said, great idea, but this is too many people. I don't know it. Carlos is working on it. There's technicalities. You got to plan this shit. It's no spontaneous instant gratification. We don't do that shit, okay? Second thing, I've got so many freaking requests about lifetime memberships. So what do you get? You get this side chat room that we have 80 strong, smart people. You get a cool shirt or a hat. You get a 30-minute private lesson with me, but there are none available. We haven't had them available for weeks, all right? We've been getting emails. Anybody that's interested, we're thinking about bringing them back. I haven't told Carlos a number, okay? You would email support@349trading.com. That's it. I don't want to be involved. He'll handle the rest. I know there's a wait list, okay? Where if we bring back 25 and there's a wait list of 7 or 8 already, then everybody else, you email. You watch YouTube? Congratulations, you're in. All right, you got to email him. All right, anybody else? I don't want to be involved. Don't ask me on the side. I don't give a shit. Next question. So it's not about the money. Someone said to me, dude, it's all about the money. That's why we got into a fight 3 months ago. I want my platform to be profitable. I have kids. I have extra. I mean, come on now. The point is, I'm not doing it. If I want to, the institutions would pay me somewhere between $15,000 and maybe like $20,000 a week. Yeah, I increased it because I thought about it. I'd probably get paid by 2 or 3 institutions. All right. We like seeing more of Carlos. Yeah, I'm going to fix that shit. I was upset today. I almost called. Carlos, we're happy to make money today. He's getting some screen time. Love it. Let's go on next question or comment. Carlos probably been playing this. Dude, I got 4 of them on a run reel together. They're talking about Carlos. Carlos is so handsome. Carlos is so smart. Carlos is so friendly. Yeah, Carlos is great. Hey, Matt with 2 T's, Mr. Bacon. Tesla reports. Thoughts on call options. Are you crazy? We're just spoken about earnings. So yes, if they like Tesla and Tesla does well, it'll explode. Now, what do we talk about? Bitcoin. Holy shit, I just figured it out. Why is Bitcoin going up? Well, Tesla has earnings coming up and they have to report Bitcoin. What if Tesla comes out and they say, well, Bitcoin went under 30,000, so we had to report a loss of 125 million. But as you can see, Bitcoin's at 36,000 right now. So here's my prediction. Ba-bum, light bulb moment. All right. Bitcoin will go up until Tesla's earnings. Once Tesla comes up and defends their position about Bitcoin, it will freaking drop. All right, here it is. You guys, this video should be viral. Send it to every crypto player you know. We're at minute 55. Everybody should use this information. I'm going to look at it. I'm actually, after we get up here, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to smoke a little doobie. All right, and I'm going to look at this, and I'm going to say, well, when's Tesla reporting? Where's Bitcoin at? If Bitcoin moves, I'll buy MSTR options or Coinbase options. I'll sell them right before earnings, or maybe I'll hold half and half. My coin options, by the way, killing it. All right, next question. I don't know, man. Tesla, you just have to look at the 1-month chart. I don't want to tell people yes or no. Tesla is very dangerous, okay? I am 10 wins, 2 losses about Tesla, okay? I don't just go into Tesla for the hell of it. All right, so all the trolls talking about paper accounts are trading $500 accounts. Listen, I don't care about trolls anymore. Next question. I thought it was funny when someone made a Carlos account and stole his picture, and then he got in big trouble about it. And Carlos called the FBI, and there's this whole great thing going on. This dude doesn't know about it, and he should be shitting his pants right now. I hope he watches this video. I hope he's part of the platform, and you guys are talking about how this guy's going to be in super trouble. It was great. Matt with 2 T's. I'm not perfect, but I do not have a crystal ball. What? I've been on fire. Well, I was off. I was off for a week and a half, and I'm sorry. I blame that one follower of ours, subscriber, who told me about that freaking option play on NTFL or whatever that freak it was. I couldn't figure out the math, and I got so tilted. The numbers is like 2 + 2 = 5. I'm like, no. 2 + 2 = 4. No. 2 + 2 = 5. I liked your lesson. If it doesn't hurt. I lost 10,000 Ebon, Tiger, Carl because I was impatient. Learned a lot of platform. I sold cheap yesterday. That made me feel calm. Okay, yeah. So nobody's perfect. My timing sucks. I couldn't help China got attacked, and we did that whole thing. Chinese stocks went down, and people were selling the shit out of them. I think Tiger was going to 29. I almost bought some options today. I'm such a nice guy. Next question, comment, please. Yeah, I get scared. I should have bought some options, extra ones today. I mean, there's a couple stocks I'm looking at, and I'm like, I'm so heavily invested here. If the markets throw up tomorrow, I'll lose half of this money that I put over. I mean, it's just so many things. Great thing is all my money in the $34.50. If the UVXY moves up a little and I decide to get out like 30 cents, I have the options that are way in the money. So I'll lose the direct. I'll lose 30 cents. I don't think that. I'm not jinxing it or whatever. I think the UVXY is going down. I'll take 6% tomorrow. I'll take another 3 the next day. I'll take 3 tomorrow, 6%. As long as it's not turning green, I am holding. As long as I'm playing with house money, I'm holding. Wow, Texas Instrument stock falls after hours to 186. Good thing you didn't buy calls. No, but imagine if you bought puts. Since you're with me, and I think that's interesting, I bet it's still TX, right? Is that what their symbol is? Nope. TXN, no shit. But it's up. It had a great day today. But it's down after hours to 186. Let's look at the 5-day right now. The 5-day brings it back to above its low on 720. So actually, they must not have hated it because people were playing today. It's kind of like SDX. Probably had good earnings, actually. Probably retracted. So if you like SDX and you made money there, you should look at it. I'm gonna add it. Because if it's down tomorrow, maybe 1 or 2 days, and if the market turns shitty on Friday, maybe we enter on Friday and the market gets better on Monday. If the market's shitty on Monday, maybe we enter on Monday. It's on my watch list. All right, I'm so done. When you day trade, do you buy in or out of money? Can't worry about that one, dude. We go in the money. But like I said, some people buy out of the money. If they're just day trading, he went out of the money, turned like 100, 160%. A lot of people do that. As long as you have strategy and you can day trade, and you're like, I'm going to buy this for 12 cents. I'm going to turn around and sell it for 20 cents. That's 8 cents. That's 60%. I don't care. Buy 1,000 contracts. I don't give a shit. Yeah, where is it? Subscribe. Hit the like button. Today was off the charts. I'm glad I had validation today. I'm glad I made the money back. Bro, I'm so glad that you guys are here and understand the process works. Understand this. If the market's red every day, say we had 20 straight days, I look like a fool. You look like a fool. Hopefully halfway through we change it around, flip the switch, and go negative on the market. But if the market's off 4 or 5 days and I can't understand because we're at all-time highs, give it a break. Trust the process. I'm not a crazy man asking for $3.49 a week. I mean, if I was crazy, I'd charge you $3.50. Have a good evening, everybody.